summary of the book. Singh is poised to win the amateur boxing championship. He loses it all in a moment, and his failure seems to be rooted in his arrogance and short temper. However, the truth hides deeper in a childhood secret he has never shared before. Sonia Kapoor has her share of secrets too. One in particular that torments her every night, but she doesn't feel guilty for it. When these two people are thrown together by the hands of fate, their secrets and personal demons collide to stir up trouble. But can there be any redemption without forgiveness? Well, to tell you a little more about Nidhi is a writer and director based in Mumbai. She studied film.
Thank you. Well, I'll tell you a little bit about it. I actually began writing Dancing with Demons 4 years ago. And I wanted to tell the story of a man who could rise from his own ashes and claim his destiny. A fighter who was propelled forward by his passions, but changed to his demons. And I've been following boxing for a very long time. So for me, it was very interesting to take this fighter and throw him in the ring and see how that went. I also wanted to explore the possibility of a relationship between two volatile and fallen souls and see and figure if there was a possibility for love, for healing. And that's how Dancing with Demons started to take shape. Post that, I decided to go into the psyche of the two characters and figure a little more about Karan Singh and Sonia Kapoor. I in fact wrote their monologues first. So in the very first chapter, when after Karan has lost the fight because he's banned from the sport for 4 years, he muses. He says, maybe I broke too many hearts, maybe I crushed too many souls. Maybe my own heart was too broken to give a damn about anyone else's. Maybe the wise man is right. Life is like a boxing match. Tons of people will cheer you from the outside, but you're alone in that ring to fight your own battles. And then I turned my attention to Sonia, and I wrote her lines next. And Karan finds those lines in the book much later, in the novel. And she says, I know I'm not easy to love. On some days, there's no God above. And maybe it's a messed up world into which we have been hurled. And maybe I remind you of you. So love yourself, darling, to love me too. And from there, I wanted to explore further. I wanted to see where I wanted to go. I spent a lot of time developing the character, the plot, the structural balance. And there were good writing days and there were bad writing days, and I didn't give up. I was stubborn about that. I'd read a little passage, a very, very short passage for you from the book. June 8th, Saturday, 11 p.m. Jerry had kicked his door down and stormed in. Karan's face and body was sore with the fight with Savan. His left eye shut and bandaged. The doctor had stitched up the laceration. Jerry was drunk out of his mind. Karan had never seen him like that. Bloodshot eyes, unsteady gaze. He roared at Karan, you messed it up. All you had to do was stay off the damn platform. I had trained you to do it, but you messed it up. You know what a 4-year ban means? If you ever make a comeback, which I'm not going to be a part of, you'll be too old to compete. You're finished, Karan. You're finished. I enjoyed exploring hope, resurrection, and human relationships in Dancing with Demons, and I'm quite looking forward to taking this story to the next level. And without much ado, I'd like to invite Mr. Mishra to please read some excerpts from the book.
Mr. Mishra.
Mr. Sudhir Mishra, sir.